How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be installing D2 springs. I went with springs because with the SI there is no coilovers that are available yet, and if you do install one it will throw in some codes because your sensor isn't plugged in. And that's also why when we're going with springs today. That's why we're going with springs today. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how long it's going to take. I've never installed springs before. However, I have installed coils, and that one is really easy. All you got to do is just disconnect the strut, take it out, swap in the coils, and you're good to go. But this requires you a little bit more work. I had to go to AutoZone and rent a tool, so that way when I take out the springs, it can compress it so it doesn't just pop and explode everywhere and break anything that's near me, possibly my hand too. I'm hoping each side, like one part of a section, like a section at a time, would take at least an hour. But like I said, I've never done it before, so it's probably gonna take me more than an hour. I don't know what to expect, I really don't, but we're gonna get it started right now. It's like 8:30 in the morning. Hope to be done by at least like 1 o'clock. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. Don't know what it's gonna take. Don't know if I even have all the tools. I hope I have all the right tools. I mean, I did stop by a couple places to pick some things up, and now we just gotta get the work started. This is honestly really exciting. Once again, I've never done this before, and I don't know, I was really excited. Like, this car is starting to slowly come together. This is like barely even starting. So, here you go. This is what's in the box. Hopefully I don't fuck anything up because I don't know which one goes in the front, which one goes in the rear, but we're gonna start with my passenger side and work my way to the driver's side. I believe the big ones are the front ones though, but I don't know, don't quote me on that shit. Before I lift up the car and everything, I'm actually gonna loosen up the 3 nuts that will hold the strut together. I'm just gonna loosen it just enough so that way when I lift up the car later on when I need to, it's already loose. I could just loosen it all the way through. Dude, not even 10 minutes in, I'm already fucking starting to sweat. This thing is not gonna go according to plan. I already fucking know it. If that thing was already hard to take out, imagine the rest of the components in there. You know what? Before I even lift it up, it's probably smart to take out that rim first. Just a heads up because, you know, I'm a dumbass. Cool, now that it's lifted up, we're gonna have to take out the sensor. So this little boot right here, you just gotta push down and push it to the back. And once you push it to the back, you're gonna see a tab, you're gonna push down it and pull it. And after that, that's just for the sensor, so we don't knock anything down. There's gonna be a light clip right there. You need to pinch it and then pull it out. I don't know if I could do it right here. I might need pliers for it, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need pliers for it and need to set the camera down. After you take out the sensors, you're gonna need to take out this bolt right here, this bolt, and there's 3 of them somewhere. Where'd it go? Crap, I can't see. Is it this one right here? Yeah, there's gonna be 3 right here. You're gonna need to take all 3 of these out, and from there, it's gonna drop down. So, let's start just taking out these bolts. Now that we have everything done and taken out, what we need to do now is take these top ones out. And unfortunately for me, I don't have anyone to help me, so I'm using this little jack to hold it up. And basically what I took out is what I showed you. So what we're gonna do is just loosen these up. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand because I'm looking at the screen and looking at what I'm doing at the same time. So now it should just be able to come out with your fingers. Cool. And this one, I'm gonna loosen it more till it sits flush with the little thread right there. That shit is hard as fuck. So, once you loosen the top part, getting this out of that fucking hole was a fucking bitch. This is the hole I'm talking about. Once you get in here, it's fucking hard. Like, I cut myself up a couple times here and there. This finger, this one's cut. If I show you, my hands fucking hurt. Like, where'd it go? Did I don't even fucking remember anymore. All I know is this hand hurts like a bitch. I cut something here, but I can't find it. Oh, right here. If you can see that shit. No, it's right here. So now we got this bitch out. So when you look at your springs, you're gonna see these little fucking numbers. If you can see, if it focuses, this is gonna be the front right, and this is the front right here. And remember how I told you to loosen the top part right here? So you want to loosen that so when you get your spring compressor, it's holding on it, and you loosen it, it's gonna pop out. And if you don't have a spring compressor, this spring is just gonna extend out as fast as it could. It's like a fucking bomb if you don't use the right tools. So I went to AutoZone, rented this tool from them, the spring compressor. So what I'm doing is I'm going to grab this compressor, line it up with this spring, like right here, and pull up the safety pins, and you're gonna tighten this thing down. So all you're doing is you're just screwing it in, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. All you gotta do is it's self-explanatory. You just gotta line these up to the spring and it'll hold it together, and you tighten it down. That's it. This guys will look when it's done, so that way when you loosen up this bolt, it won't just expand. So after you have this thing tight, you're gonna want to finish up this top one and just loosen it all the way. It will come out. This is the scary part. I don't know if I did these right, but if I didn't, I want to be safe and I don't want to fuck up my hands, so I'm gonna roll it here in case the spring compressor, and in case I didn't install it right. And I'm scared that here comes the scary part, because I don't want to fuck my hand up. Fuck. This is scary as shit. Loosening the nut. I wrapped it in my wetsuit because I have one, because I would go snorkeling before. Cool. Alright, cool. So now that it's out, I'm just gonna loosen it. Once again, it's kind of hard doing it with one hand, but you gotta make sure when you loosen it, you do it evenly. And don't pull out these safety pins. When you lock it, don't pull it until you're completely done, for safety reasons, in case you fuck up and it just goes everywhere.
You're so fucking gross, man. Oh my god.
You take it out, you gotta spin it counterclockwise and take it out. That's the top part. And then same thing with the bottom. Spin it counterclockwise and it'll come out just like that. It says in writing FR, meaning front right. So now we just do everything in reverse. Look at that. Side by side comparison. It's about almost a 2-inch drop. So you grab this, and before you put your sleeve back on, just compress it a couple times so it's not that wrinkly from all the wrinkles you've made, if you made any. So from there, you're gonna find the top. Same thing, just gonna spin it inwards until it stops spinning. So see how that one says flush? See how this one's like crooked, it's not flush? You wanna have it flush. So we're gonna go this side, spin it on till it doesn't spin anymore. So go right there. And then grab your bottom piece and do the same thing. Just spin it on till it doesn't spin anymore. Make sure you have your white, yellowish thing inside. You can grab your strut. You're gonna shoulder down. And when you line it up, make sure you grab all these things. So there's markings in the bottom. Mine it's marked where you want these little holes, because on the bottom boot part you have to line it up with the strut itself. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's these 2 holes, and from the thing itself I poked it through. So when you line it up, just poke it through, and then all you have to do is, remember that nut that was holding the thing together? Just hand tighten it all the way down. What I have to do. It makes everything so much easier when you have someone to do that with you. So what we just did, we hand tighten it down, and now we have to get this part back in here. And this is where it can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing, because I don't know what the fuck I did. I had to use this as a breaker bar to have leverage from right here, to go under here and push it and like pry it down. I fucking kid you not. An hour of doing this fucking bullshit, I finally got it in. I don't know what the fuck I did to know for the other side, but I did it, and it fucking sucks. So now that we have it in, what we're gonna do is connect back the end links. So we're gonna need to lift it up using the jack, and that's why I said we're gonna need a secondary one. So put this shit in, lift it up. And you see it's lifting a little bit more up, just enough so you can get your end link back on, because you don't want it to strip when you thread it in, or just like be uneven when you drop the car down low. Alright, cool. So once you get the thing in, you wanna make sure it's flush with the thing. I think I need to lower it just a little bit, so I'm gonna lower it just a tad bit. Once you have it threaded, it's gonna look like that, just connected along with the bottom one. I loosened the bottom one earlier, thinking I needed to, so I'm gonna tighten both of them. You want to make sure they're both tight, unless you kind of fuck it up. Don't forget about this one. This one's not the one that goes to the back of it right here, and it should go in like butter. That one strips really easy, and I forgot to mention as well that once you get it in the hole, shake this back and forth until it does not shake anymore. So that way you don't run into any issues later. You want to make sure you shake it and it locks into place. So I'm just going to double check everything, that I tighten everything down, because like I said, you don't want anything to go wrong with your car. We're going to tighten this again. You have that thing clipped. Make sure to put your sensor back on and push the boot down. So it's clipped, and squeeze it down. Cool. And now it's time for the rear. Really dark, and my face is fucking dirty, and so is my hands. But it's time for the rears, and how this one is gonna work. Excuse the poor lighting, but let me see what you're seeing. So what you're gonna do is there's gonna be 2 bolts. There's gonna be a 10mm, and then I believe a 17mm right here, and a 10mm bolt right here. All I gotta do is just loosen both of these, pull the bolt out, and this should just fall down, and there's your spring right there. And then after that, you're gonna have some boots again that you're gonna need to unscrew from there and screw onto the new one. And when you put it back, you have to make sure these nipple things right here in the bottom line up with the holes. Then just go center as possible and just pump it back up, and just screw them back on as well, and that's it. Honestly, dude, I feel like this is really sketch being under a car like this. I don't have any jacks either, so like I'm just going at it, and like I know that this car can fall on me like any given moment if I fuck up, and that's what scares me. Especially like this exhaust right here, it'll just go straight to my fucking face. That's scary as hell. That's fucking scary. But guess what? We're gonna send it. Ah, fuck. This hurts. So unfortunately, my camera did just die, so I'm using my phone. I don't know if you guys have good lighting or not. Just like that, it came out. Hopefully this is easier than the fucking other one, because the other one was a pain in the dick. The passenger and the front, well, the front in general they're fucking painful. Alright, cool. So, here it is. Like I said, the bottom part, you have 2 nipples. I'm trying to show you with the shade. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like one pointy thing right here, one pointy thing right here. So, what you want to do is, when you put it back, you're going to want to make sure that it's lined up properly. You can't mess this up. This is pretty straightforward, just like the front ones. When you spin it on, if it's straight and flat, that's how you know which one's the top one. So now that that's good, we're gonna go ahead and do the bottom one now. It's really fucking hard to do with no light. I'm finally fucking done. It's almost 11 o'clock. I worked this on this for like 13 hours. No, 15, almost 15 hours. But one thing I found out is that when I did my front two sides and I did my passenger rear, when I dropped it to go to this side, the fronts were still a little higher, and I was like, why are they still high? I was like wondering, I was like, why isn't it all the way down? Or like, not even just that, when I had my front two done and I lowered it down, it didn't even look like it was low, and I was like, what the heck? But like, now that all four of them are done, this is really nice. I like it. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, I didn't take before and after cameras or pictures, but I mean, you can see it. Like, you can barely fit your hand here. I want to go for a ride real quick, see how it handles. First, I need to make sure that I did tighten all of these top ones down, because I was gonna save those for last, but I did these three. I just need to do the middle one on both sides. Other than that, it was hard as hell, and look at this. You have like a gap right there. We need to get spacers, or yeah, spacers for now, because I'm getting rims later. I just got done editing the video. I didn't realize that I didn't make an outro for my video or ended it at all. But thank you guys again for watching my video. If you guys enjoyed it, or if I helped you guys out with installing your springs or coils, because they both work the same way, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below what springs or coils you ended up going with your car. It doesn't have to be a Civic like mine. It could be a BMW. It could be any car in general. So let me know if I helped you guys out. Once again, subscribe if you have not already. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. And one more thing before I let you guys go. In approximately, like, I want to say 2 more weeks, I'm going to be doing another install video. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Hopefully it's what I want it to be, because who knows, maybe they're on the website that I usually shop at, they sell out quick on the parts that I want, and I just hope I was able to get it in time. So I don't know, sometimes like if I order it as well, it will be on back order and it will be out of stock and I have to wait for the next batch to come in. But once again, thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.